guys, 10 Paw Steph here. I wanted to bring you guys some new arrivals to this anti-sick shelter. They're cute, they're noisy, they're Chihuahuas. So these guys were taken out of a bad situation a few days ago. Hi kitty, you wanna be here too? They were in a hoarding breeding situation, so been living in cages their whole lives. Really? Living in cages their whole lives, producing more and more puppies so people can sell them and make money. Just greedy people who don't want to get a real job and rather make dogs have babies and sell them, whatever. So they were all sterilized yesterday. Everybody was spayed and neutered, which is awesome, and they've actually already found a home. So there's somebody that's going to be getting them actually next month. Is going to take the whole lot of them, which is super, super cool. She's out of the country, but she'll be coming back soon, so they're pretty cute. They're nervous because they are like hoarding dogs, but they are pretty cute. Hey guys. So these guys are exhibiting a lot of your hoarding Chihuahua tendencies. They're kind of casebook hoarding Chihuahuas. They're fearful. They're all stuck together. They're only relying on their pack. Their nails are super grown in, or super long. This one's not even bad. Some of the other ones are really, really bad. Fearful, withdrawn. These guys have ticks pretty bad. They did get some ivermectin, which is an internal anti-parasitic that helps with the ticks. I'm gonna see how well that does and then do a topical if we need to. Yeah, it sucks. I'm glad that they got out of there, but why were they ever in that situation to begin with? Hey. Hey, sweet love. Ugh, I hate little dogs. I'm totally only a big dog person. Yeah, you guys. The first little dog that I ever fell in love with was a Chihuahua named Bradley, and he was a hoarding dog, just like these guys, a breeding situation that got out of hand, and he had actually had a neurological condition too. So the shelter that I worked at back in the US took in a bunch of these dogs. Some were very, very aggressive, unfortunately, and did have to be euthanized because of that, and some of them did have to be euthanized because of the neurological condition, mixed with aggression that maybe wasn't so bad, but still they weren't rehomable. But Brad, he couldn't walk, he just flopped around everywhere, but he had the best personality and was just the sweetest little guy, and I really, really fell for him. And he had a buddy that helped him out, and then there was a female named Molly, and I really loved her, and they all got the most amazing homes. They were all in the shelter for a while, but they all got really great homes, so that felt really good. But they were the first ones that showed me how much personality a little dog can have. I kind of always wrote them off as not for me, but a dog's a dog. It doesn't matter if it looks like this, inside it's still a dog. But I'm super psyched that these guys already have such great homes. So it's been, I guess, almost 2 weeks, something like that, with these guys too. I don't think you guys have seen them. So obviously that's Mama, and these are her 3 bubs, and Mom's feral, and the pups are feral. They came in with a couple other dogs from an unrelated litter, and they had been in the same enclosure at our dog shelter. I don't really understand. And some of the other puppies had gotten sick and died. So these guys never really showed any symptoms. They did have some runny poo, but everything seems to be on track. A little bit of eye goop there I'm not concerned about at all. The little brown one, the little brown one's the only one that I can scratch his throat, I can scratch his neck a little bit, and that's just in the last couple of days. And then the male, the black and tan male, he'll boot me with his nose starting yesterday or the day before. But this guy consistently, boop. Mummy, no way, and the little girl, no way. And then there is an unrelated dog that came in with them over here, who is super, super skittish. and did have some symptoms of actually distemper, whereas everybody else had parvo symptoms. But those cleared up really, really quickly. I wasn't concerned. But now today, the stool is a little bit off. Like, it is a little bit discolored. You can see some red in there, which is never a good sign. So they're separated, but they're not separate, you know, because they came from the same place. They were together, so we, you know, kept them apart with the fence, but it's still, the fence doesn't keep distemper and parvo away. So I am probably gonna shut down this one to build a barrier in between, so that way these guys don't get reinfected. Honestly, the little puppy that has that little bloody poop, I don't know what's going on. She is, or he is, very, very aggressive. You can't get near him because he does bite. You gotta wrap a towel around him to give him an injection or fluids or anything like that, so I don't know what to do. But these guys will get sterilized. Hello. And then they're gonna go back to where they came from. So with ferals like this, when you get them when they're this old, you know, these guys are a few months old now. Individually, like this brown one, if I brought him to my house, if I worked with them a lot, or if, you know, somebody here took him into their house, they could probably bring him around. I think he could be a pretty normal dog, maybe even this other male too. But Mom, she's grown up feral. She's afraid of people. Like, she's come to trust me, she's come to trust the staff in the last couple of weeks because we've been feeding her and she knows we're not gonna hurt her, but she doesn't, it would just be so detrimental to her mental health to get stuck in a house somewhere where she'd be miserable. And with these puppies, the same thing, to just be fearful all the time. No, it's much, much better for them to be sterilized, vaccinated, and then return to a situation that they feel comfortable in. And so for these guys, it's going to be like a managed stray population. So they'll get reintroduced into a group of dogs that are all sterilized, all vaccinated, that roam free, they live free. Yes, they get hit by cars. Yes, you know, someone can come and poison them. It's just, that's the way life goes. They're not house pets. They're feral dogs, even though we're getting kind of nosy there. Huh? Hello. But they're going to be better off. They're going to be happy. I've seen a lot of organizations that will hoard street dogs. And you shouldn't take in any more than you can adopt out because you just have a shelter full of really sad dogs. Same thing with the cats too. If a cat's feral, why would you keep it in a shelter? Let it go. It can survive on its own. A cat a lot better than a dog, but you know, dogs get help here. People put out rice and people put out food. And then when they get hurt or they get sick, they call us and we come and we trap them and we rehabilitate them and then we put them back again. So it's kind of a foreign concept for dogs. I know for people in the West, like TNR or putting dogs back on the street. I know it's something people are comfortable with cats because we think of cats as, well, they're tiny tigers, and they are tiny tigers. They're predators. They're killing machines. But under the right circumstances, dogs can be out in the wild as well. It's fine. It's not ideal, but when you have so many healthy, friendly dogs that can be adopted out, that want to live in a home, it's no use putting the ones that don't want to be a home in the shelter. Right? Right? You guys are cute, though. And you're so cute. You look like my Lotto when he was a baby. So thanks so much for watching, guys, as we explore the feral puppy, feral kitty, and Chihuahua scene going on right today at Sandy Sook Dog and Cat Rescue Shelter. I appreciate you watching. If you want to keep seeing my videos, don't forget to subscribe, because that way you'll know when I upload. I don't upload very consistently. Sometimes it'll be every day for a week. Sometimes I'll go a month without updating. So if you guys want to watch, I want to make videos for you, and I want to hear from you. So leave a comment. You can hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you want. And we'll see you next time. I am 10 Paw Steph. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. And Vinny says have a wonderful day too.